Coverage of the Lake of the Ozarks Offshore Super Series National Championship on Charter Channel 9 is brought to you by Benny Media.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2009 Offshore Super Series National Championship. I'm your host, Martin Sanborn, with the main host for the day, Charlie Hames, Bob Teague. Bob Teague and I are going to be doing some double duty running back and forth in boats. We'd like to welcome you to the final race of the season for the Offshore Super Series. It's all going to boil down to this final race. We've got some tremendous battles in this first race with the V-bottoms. Watch these V-lights because there's only 9 points separating them, Charlie.
Got 9 points separating the top 3 boats with Jenny Dunbar and Under Destruction. We got Team Typhoon and then Team IMCO right there, 9 points. So winner takes all today. And we got a unique racing here because we have heat racing today. So we're going to have 2 races. First heat, 1 and 2. They're going to have a break for about an hour. And then heat 3 and 4 with 2 o'clock. So we got 4 races going on today. So a lot of action today on the race course.
Now, of course, Bob Teague, you've got a battle going on also, and we'll bring Bob on. We'll get him. Actually, we can get him a mic right here.
Oh, there you go.
Bob's going to be running in the Cat Light. They also have a tremendous battle. You got 3 boats out there going to be duking it out, Bob.
Yeah, just like last year when we came here, this is a winner-take-all deal. Whoever wins this race pretty much is, because of the way the point standings are right now, is going to be crowned the national champion for OSS. So we know that coming in here, and we knew that last year, and I think we test more here than anywhere.
Absolutely. You did a lot of testing yesterday. Now, we've got all kinds of things to bring you today. We're going to bring you all the heat races. Of course, we've got our national anthem. The boats are getting ready to go out for a 12 o'clock start. Now, I understand we also have a neat piece with one of the husband and wife teams. There's all kinds of stories happening out on the race course, and they were out there as one of our great battles from yesterday. Let's go ahead, and we're going to take a look at Mark and Jenny Dunbar. They run Under Destruction.
We're with Mark and Jenny Dunbar and Team Under Destruction, who is currently leading the V-Light class. Now, you're leading if you can't drop the race from what we're hearing from your competitors, but a lot of challenges and strategies and drama going on in the V-Light class.
Yeah, basically we're leading the points, but it really comes down to who wins. Who wins on Sunday is the national champion. We could win, Typhoon could win, IMCO could win. Anybody who's first place is going to be the national.
Now, what changes did you make to the boat going into this event? You've been pretty strong all year long. Did you have to do a little tweaking there to try to get a little bit more oomph out of the boat?
We were in St. Clair. We were more worried about George, and George and I were kind of battling back and forth on who had the most top speed and everything, and we kind of forgot about Randy. So we're a little more conservative this setup. So we're looking for a little kind of middle ground.
Now, Jenny, coming into the event, is it reminiscing of last year where I know you lost the championship by 1 point? It's devastating, but then again, it was your rookie year, so you had to be very proud of your accomplishments, but I know you guys are focused on that championship.
Yeah, we were upset because, of course, we did want to come out and kick everybody's butt. But, we're just going to try to do the best that we can and hope that we can win it, get some bragging rights.
That was Mark and Jenny Dunbar. Watch them to be very competitive. It was great running with them out there yesterday. They were between me and the IMCO boat, and we had a fun little battle going on all day yesterday in the P2 race.
And truthfully, Martin, I think she's the only female throttle person in our sport. And her husband, Mark, drives the boat. And, so all of us throttlemen, we kind of hang together.
You notice she pointed out, though, that she didn't drive. She made a real point of saying that she didn't drive.
Oh, yeah. Well, we always joke about out there. You don't want to get beat by the girls.
Ooh.
So, those guys in the V-Light class, they don't like that.
No. Well, Randy's actually gotten really accustomed to it.
Yeah, he did.
He's good. But you got to watch. IMCO's going to be a tough boat. Typhoon's going to be a tough boat. Under Destruction's going to be tough. That's going to be the race to watch first time out.
That's right. And these boats are exactly matched V-Light boats. They're either an Extreme or a Phantom. And they're about 30 foot, 29 to 30 foot, and they all run the same engines, a 525 EFI Merc, Bravo style drive, IMCO drive. And so we have matched equipment, and we have to weigh the same and everything else. So it really comes down to setup and talent.
No question, and those guys can turn those boats. We saw them making turns yesterday. I know that talking with George, he had fun turning inside. He's got a great driver with Jimmy Spiros. All those guys, very competitive. When you match those boats up and make them even, it's amazing. Now, we have a special treat. We've got some girls here to do the national anthem. Charlie, you've got all the information.
Guests, and they're from the School of Osage High School. We have Bethany Prody, Brittany Stewart, and Savannah Givens here to do the national anthem.
We're going to turn it over to the girls, so if everybody would prepare for the national anthem.
so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What a great job. Thank you, girls. Thanks for coming out and helping us out today. We have a unique guest here, Jim Divinson from the Tri-County Lodging Association.
On behalf of the Tri-County Lodging Association Board of Directors and our members, the Lake of the Ozarks Convention and Visitor Bureau, the 5 area chambers of commerce, and the entire tourism community here at the Lake of the Ozarks, it's such a wonderful honor to say, gentlemen, start your engines.
Great. Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much for bringing all the sponsors to this wonderful event, Offshore Super Series. We enjoy coming back here every single year. Now we're going to start to get back to some action, Bob. It looks like we got Martin made it to the boat. He didn't trip and fall, so he's heading out there. We take a look out on the course. We got the pace boat, that beautiful 38-foot cigarette out there with the pace boats.
Right, you're going to have 2 pace boats out there today. You're going to have the cigarette, multicolored. You see it with the yellow flag out there, and it's going to start the first group of boats, which is going to be the faster V-bottoms. And then there's going to be a second start. You'll see a blue-sided fountain, white deck, and that's the second pace boat. And they will start in 2 flights racing at the same time on the course.
Well, Bob, let's talk about the course. The course is 4.73 miles. It's one of those tighter courses. We've got 9 turns, so it's definitely challenging for not only the throttleman, but definitely the driver. And what do you think of this course here in Lake of the Ozarks?
The challenge here is definitely the 2 in turns. The one that's the furthest from the toad is a little sharper, and it actually comes to an apex. So by the time you get to the 3rd buoy in that turn, if you're not going up course correctly, you're going to be in the spectator fleet.
In the first race, we're going to have the OSS Extreme V, which is going to be Miccosukee Indian Gaming. We got Brett Furshman and Billy Gluick. Along with that boat, we're going to have the OSS V-class boat.
Yeah, OSS V-class, which is global warming, and Dan Davies and our co-announcer, Martin Sanborn.
And the next class is going to be OSS V Light, which is going to be number 10, IMCO Lucas Oil. We got Jimmy Spiros and George Arima Jr.
A great driver. And then you got Typhoon with Randy Schluss, a incredible throttleman.
And then we got Team 104 Under Destruction, boatfloater.com with Mark and Jenny Dunbar. We're back in a couple of minutes. We're going to go to a quick commercial break.